babes, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, we're going to be doing kind of like a trashy mid-2000s look. Let's get started. So starting off with primer, I'm going to take my e.l.f. Poreless Primer and I'm going to rub this into the skin and make sure I'm really concentrating this on my porous areas, such as like my nose and like my T-zone area. Next for foundation, I'm going to take my Rare Beauty foundation and mix it with my Maybelline Superstay foundation. Literally just hoping that I get a shade at least close to my natural shade. But as you can see, this doesn't match me at all, but you know, we keep going. Hashtag yellow. Taking a damp sponge just to blend this all in, just making sure that I'm really working this into the skin and not rushing, because I want to get like every like crevice and crease so it doesn't look cakey and weird. The shade match is absolutely horrendous. Me literally being like, oh, it's a trashy Y2K mid-2000s look because my face is literally orange. Now let's at least try to fix this with some concealer. I'm taking the e.l.f. Camo Concealer and I'm just putting that under my eyes and letting it sit for a little bit, and while it sits, I'm going to cream contour with a darker e.l.f. Camo Concealer. Just putting it on all the areas I want to bronze or contour, and then I'm going to take my beauty sponge and blend it all together. After I blend out my cream contour, I'm going to go back in and blend out my under eyes and then use whatever is left on the beauty sponge to highlight other areas. To set the face, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild powder and a powder puff. Before I powder, I'm going to go back in with my damp beauty sponge just to blend out any creases and smooth out my under eyes. And then I'm going to go in with my powder puff and powder. First, I just lay it down and then I go back in and I start to really work it into the skin and make sure that I blend until it is seamless. And then I do the same thing on the other side, just working it into the skin. Then I'm going to go ahead and just powder the rest of my face. For today's look, I'm only going to be using Jessup Beauty's brushes. Thank you so much for sending them over. Now I'm going to be contouring my face, making sure that I'm dabbing and not sweeping so I don't disturb the product underneath. I'm just going to go in on all the places I cream contoured earlier. Now I'm going to contour my nose on a smaller brush, but use the same bronzer and just do a cute little like button nose towards the end. For eyeliner, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild eyeliner from Dollar Tree. It's really inexpensive and it's really good. This is the eye look I use for reference. I found it on Pinterest. Honestly, my final result didn't look like this picture, but I was still happy with it. I'm sorry you can't really like see the eye look because I don't have anything set up in this room yet. I just moved here, so this is like the best I can do. Please bear with me. Basically, I just did like a downturned flick in the inner corner, a medium to thin line going out, and then I winged my liner like kind of in the middle. Like you don't want your wing to be high. Then I took like a grayish brown eyeshadow and I smudged out the outer corner of my lower lash line. Now I'm taking my Milani pencil liner on my waterline. Then I'm going to take my liquid liner again and I'm going to connect my lower lash line eyeliner to my wing. Then I'm going to go back in with that grayish brown eyeshadow and smudge out the outer corners again. Now I'm taking my V Kitty lashes in the style Saucy. I applied them. Now I'm going to add mascara to blend the band to my natural lashes and also add mascara on my bottom lashes. For blush, I just used the Abby Roberts X Morphe palette. I just used the pinks and I mixed literally them all the matte pinks, and I used them for my blush. Now I'm using my Wet n Wild highlighter in shade Blossom Glow for my nose highlight and my inner corners. Now I'm going to go ahead and brush away the bake. Now I'm just going back into that bronzer shade. I'm going to take the highlighter and just blend out the blush so it's not too harsh. This also is going to just highlight those areas. I decided to add some more lashes towards the beginning of my lashes. I felt like it was just kind of bare in that area. These are the Poop Launch lashes from Amazon. And I'm just going to use some mascara to blend them to my natural lashes. Now for lips, I'm using the lip liners from Italia, lip liners from Amazon, just to line them out. And then on the inside, I'm going to take the liquid lips from Quibest Liquid Lips, also from Amazon. I wanted more of like a pale pink, like a pale trashy pink, so I'm just going to take some concealer and blend that into my lips. Then I'm just going to touch up with the lip liner a little bit. Going back in with the highlighter from Wet n Wild and Blossom Glow, I decided I want some highlighter on my cheeks. Honestly, thank God I went back in with the highlighter because I loved the way it looked on pictures and videos. To give more of a glowy look, I also went in on my chin and on my forehead. I just used whatever was left on the brush. I also went in on my brow bones too. And this is the final look. I love it. I think it's so cute. I never tried like my eye look like this before, but honestly it's giving go-to now because I'm in love with it. I hope you guys liked this video and liked this look. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. Please comment below and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.